In the world of personal finance, it's easy to get lost in the pursuit of material possessions or the numbers on paper. But true financial success isn't about owning the most expensive things or having a large net worth. It's about building a stable, secure future through smart choices, wise investments, and focusing on what really matters: freedom, security, and long-term wealth. In this discussion, we'll explore the key financial advice of achieving financial success and how to move beyond the illusions of quick wealth to create lasting prosperity. Advice number 1. Invest in assets, not liabilities. Now, you might be wondering what that really means. It's actually quite simple. If you want to become financially successful, you need to focus on assets, things that make you money over time, or things that grow in value, like real estate, stocks, or even starting a business. These are things that help you build wealth. On the other hand, liabilities are things that cost you money and lose value. Liabilities are things like expensive cars, bigger homes that you don't really need, or gadgets that you have to keep paying for or fixing. Even though you might enjoy having them, they don't actually make you richer. In fact, they often take away your money and don't give you anything back. An asset is something that either makes you money or increases in value. For example, think about real estate, like a house or a piece of land. If you buy a house in a good location, its value can go up over time. Maybe you bought it for $200,000, but 10 years later, it could be worth $300,000. That's an asset. Or think about stocks, which are tiny pieces of a company. If the company grows and makes more money, the value of the stocks can increase, and you can sell them for a profit. Another great example is businesses. If you start your own business and it becomes successful, it can make you money every day or month, even while you sleep. It's an asset because it helps you earn income, which can grow your wealth. These are the things you should focus on because they're the building blocks of future success. Now, let's talk about liabilities, which are things that take your money away and don't bring in anything in return. Imagine buying a super expensive car that's brand new. You might feel proud to drive it around, but that car starts losing its value the moment you drive it off the lot. Every year, its value drops, and it costs you money to maintain, repair, and fuel. That car, no matter how shiny or cool, is actually a liability. Let's also talk about bigger homes. Sure, having a huge house sounds great, but the bigger the house, the more you have to spend to take care of it. You'll pay higher property taxes, more for utilities like electricity and water, and it might require constant repairs. A bigger home can become a financial burden rather than an asset if you're not careful. Even things like gadgets or fancy clothes can be liabilities if they cost you a lot of money, but don't provide a way to make more money. These things might give you temporary enjoyment, but in the long run, they don't help you build wealth. The key difference between assets and liabilities is that assets make money, and liabilities take money. So, when you invest in things that increase in value or generate income, like real estate, stocks, or businesses, you're investing in your future wealth. Over time, these assets will give you returns. That means, instead of spending your money on things that lose value or cost you to maintain, you're putting it into things that will make your money work for you. It might be fun to buy things like a new phone or a sports car, but imagine if you put that same money into stocks or started a small business. The value of your money could grow much faster. And the best part, you can keep doing this year after year, and your wealth can grow bigger and bigger. So the next time you think about spending your money, ask yourself, is this an asset or a liability? If it's a liability, something that costs you money and doesn't help you grow wealth, it's probably a good idea to think twice before making that purchase. On the other hand, if it's an asset, something that either makes money or grows in value over time, then you're on the right track. Remember, it's not about how much you make, it's about how smart you are with your money. Investing in assets is the key to creating long-term financial success. Advice number 2. Saving money alone will not make you rich. One of the worst pieces of financial advice I've ever heard is the idea that saving money alone will make you wealthy. It sounds simple, right? Just save your money and you'll be rich. But here's the truth. Saving money is important, but it's not enough to build substantial wealth on its own. In fact, if you only save and don't invest, you could actually be losing money over time. Why? The answer is inflation. Inflation is when the prices of goods and services go up over time. So if you keep all your money sitting in a savings account or under your mattress, its value actually decreases. Let's say you save $1,000 today. A year from now, due to inflation, that same $1,000 might not buy you as much as it does now. It's like your money is slowly losing value, and that's not what you want if you're trying to build wealth. If you want to grow your wealth, you need to put your money to work. Investing is how you make your money work for you. When you invest, you buy assets that either increase in value over time or generate income, like stocks, real estate, or even starting a business. These things can grow in value, earn you dividends, or provide rental income, helping you build wealth faster than simply saving money. For example, if you invest in stocks, the value of those stocks can go up as the company grows and makes more money. If you invest in real estate, the value of the property can appreciate over time, and you could also make money from renting it out. These types of investments can earn you money even when you're not actively working. Now, saving is not a bad thing. It's important to have some savings for emergencies, like if your car breaks down or you need to pay for an unexpected medical bill. But if you only save and don't invest, you're missing out on the opportunity to make your money grow. Saving money alone is like putting your money in a safe where it doesn't do anything. It just sits there. And with inflation, it actually becomes worth less. If you want to be wealthy in the long run, you need to be smart about how you use your money. Investing is the key to building wealth, not just saving. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to grow and multiply. While saving money is important, it's not enough on its own to make you wealthy. If you rely solely on saving, you risk losing money due to inflation. To truly grow your wealth, you need to invest in things that can increase in value or generate passive income. Whether it's through stocks, real estate, or other income-generating assets, putting your money to work is the key to building wealth. So remember, saving is good, but investing is what will help you get ahead in life. Advice number 3. Don't focus on having more things. At one point in my life, I used to think that having more things would make me successful. I believed that the latest gadgets, designer clothes, and flashy cars were signs of true achievement. The more stuff I had, the more I thought I would be happy and fulfilled. But over time, I began to realize something important. Material possessions are just temporary sources of happiness. You see, no matter how much we buy, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that material things will bring lasting joy. Sure, getting a new phone, a fancy car, or the latest fashion can feel exciting at first, but that excitement doesn't last forever. Eventually, those things lose their shine, or they get replaced with something newer, better, or more trendy. The happiness they bring is short-lived, and soon enough, we're left feeling empty again, always chasing the next thing to fill that void. Over time, I began to shift my perspective. True financial success isn't about accumulating more stuff. It's not about how many things you can collect or how impressive your lifestyle looks on the outside. Real success is about gaining financial freedom, the ability to live life on your own terms. It's about security, knowing that your future is protected and that you won't be weighed down by the constant need to keep up with material trends. It's about security, knowing that your future is protected and that you won't be weighed down by the constant need to keep up with material trends. It's about building a life that gives you lasting satisfaction, not one that depends on constantly upgrading your possessions. Instead of focusing on acquiring things that lose their value over time, I began to focus on building assets, things that grow in value, generate income, or provide stability. Real wealth comes from things like investing in property, stocks, or businesses. Assets that can increase in value over time and give you the freedom to live the life you want, not the life you feel pressured to live. Financial freedom means you're not chasing after things to define your worth. It means you have control over your money, your time, and your future. It means you can enjoy experiences that matter, spending time with loved ones, pursuing passions, and living without the stress of constantly having to buy more to keep up with everyone else. So the next time you're tempted to chase after the latest gadget or buy into the idea that you need more to be happy, remember that true success isn't measured by what you own. It's about building a life that gives you lasting satisfaction, one that doesn't rely on material things to define your happiness. True wealth comes when you shift your focus from acquiring things to investing in your future, your security, and your peace of mind. And when you make that shift, you'll find that the things that truly matter, freedom, joy, and lasting fulfillment, are more valuable than anything money can buy. Advice number 4. Many people think that net worth is the ultimate sign of success. It seems logical, right? If your net worth is high, you must be doing well financially. But in reality, net worth doesn't tell the whole story. You can have a high net worth on paper and still be struggling financially in other areas of your life. Let me explain why. What is net worth? Net worth is the total value of everything you own, your home, car, investments, savings, and other assets, minus any debts you owe, like mortgages, loans, or credit card balances. On the surface, having a high net worth can make you look rich and successful. But here's the catch. Net worth doesn't show you how much money you're actually able to access or how well you're managing your finances day to day. A high net worth can be deceiving. It's possible to have a lot of assets, like a fancy house or expensive cars, but still be financially unstable because of poor cash flow or excessive debt. For example, if you own a big house but have a huge mortgage, you might have a lot of equity in the property, which adds to your net worth. But you could be struggling to make your monthly mortgage payments. Similarly, if you have a lot of investments in stocks or businesses, but you're also carrying a lot of credit card debt or personal loans, your financial situation might not be as stable as your net worth suggests. So just looking at net worth can be misleading. It doesn't give you the full picture of your financial health. Cash flow, the money you earn and spend each month, is just as important, if not more important, than net worth. If your cash flow is negative, meaning you're spending more than you earn, your wealth is actually shrinking, no matter how high your net worth looks on paper. Real financial success is about more than just a high net worth. It's about having a positive cash flow, which means you have more income coming in than going out. When you have a steady, positive cash flow, it gives you the freedom to invest in things that increase your wealth, like appreciating assets such as real estate or stocks. It also helps you avoid debt and gives you the ability to save for emergencies or future goals. In addition to cash flow, owning appreciating assets, things that go up in value over time, like property or investments, is a key part of building long-term wealth. When you invest in assets that increase in value, you're setting yourself up for financial growth, which helps you build security for the future. Another important factor is financial security. This means not having to worry about running out of money when you retire, facing an emergency, or experiencing financial setbacks. When you have a strong foundation of cash flow, assets, and security, you can build a life of stability without relying on the illusion of a high net worth to feel successful. Instead of obsessing over your net worth, focus on building wealth that provides income and stability in the long run. The goal should be to create a financial foundation that supports your lifestyle and gives you the freedom to live life on your own terms. By focusing on positive cash flow, appreciating assets, and long-term financial security, you're setting yourself up for real success. Success that can withstand the ups and downs of life. Net worth can be a useful tool to measure certain aspects of your financial health, but it doesn't tell the full story. It's important to remember that true financial success is not about having a large number for your net worth. It's about having positive cash flow, investing in appreciating assets, and building financial security. When you focus on these things, you're building real wealth that can last. So stop worrying about the numbers on paper and start focusing on creating a life of stability, income, and lasting wealth. Remember, financial success isn't an overnight achievement. It requires patience, wise choices, and a commitment to building wealth through thoughtful, sustainable methods. By making decisions that prioritize cash flow, appreciating assets, and overall financial security, you set yourself up for a prosperous and peaceful future. So, Whether you're just starting your financial journey or you're looking to build on what you've already established, always focus on what will provide true value and long-term stability, because that's where real success lies. Keep learning, keep investing, and most importantly, stay committed to building wealth that lasts.